Alright, what's going on? Take a quick look at these. I actually made a video of them, but um, I'll put the video together maybe tomorrow or Monday or something. But yeah, just wanted to come up to an old mountain biking grounds and find what's left of these old Volkswagens. Not much left to them, unfortunately. I'll give you a quick look at them, and then we're gonna get out of here. Go check out the view. And wow, it's been years since I've been up here. I used to chill up here every single day, rain or shine, day or night. It was so cool. Been years since I've been out here, but these things are completely destroyed now. I don't remember them being that bad. But yeah, let's take a quick look at them and then we'll get out of here. Hold on, let me put this over here. Let me dump this out. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's look at some old cars. I came up to my old mountain biking area and found these old Volkswagens that were dumped up here in the 70s. Just wanted to come up and film them, check them out a little bit, you know. So I'm going to show them to you guys, and then we're going to walk through the woods and get out of here. There's a Volkswagen Beetle. There is the front clip of something, I think a rabbit. There's a firewall for a C10 and a fender for a C10. And just old stuff that was dumped over the years, but I made a video on it. I don't think it's being that bad. Hey, what's up, Jen? These things are destroyed. It's just, you know, it's sad. This was someone's pride and joy at one time. And now it's all gone. It's just sitting here. The old leather strap for the back when you get in and out of the back. I don't know the year on this Beetle because obviously the bodies are all the same, but there's no taillights. Hey, what's up, Jerry? There's no taillights on it. That's how you tell the, oh, awesome, man. Oh, that sucks. You can't get in there. Without the taillights, I can't tell about what generation it is, but if you look at the steering column, it is not collapsible, which means it is an older Beetle. The newer ones had a collapsible steering column because in accidents, those things used to go through your chest. So, yeah, that's how you can tell it's an older one. Otherwise, you go by the taillights and a few other minor things. Otherwise, they were the same from the time they were built. Old strap. Chrome's still good, though. Yeah, this thing is shot. It wasn't this bad when I came up here years back. And that's the frame of a Beetle. They don't have frame rails. They've only got this center spine, I guess, and then you weld the floor pans to it, and that's your frame. That's why they used to fold so easy. Oh, geez. All this stuff was dumped up here years ago. And I think this is a rabbit front clip. Not really sure. I think it's a rabbit front clip. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. I was showing it before in a video. That's what I meant about the collapsible steering columns. So this would actually crunch up rather than going through your chest in an accident. You know, it wasn't the best safety, but it was all they had at the time. It's better than the little bumper there. Hey, what's up, Carl? It was better than the oh, wires are still here. Then what am I trying to say? It was better than the other option of getting a steering column through your chest. Yeah, just cars. Key's still on a column on that. There's some seatbelt buckles on that. I don't know what this is. Yeah, here's an old C10 fender. It's got to be 70s because this body line. Yeah, there's the old C10 badge. This body line in the early 80s, well, in the 70s, it went down like that. In the early 80s, the body line went straight. They made the hood more like flush, and then that signal light went sideways in the 80s. There is the radiator support for it, and I believe this is the dash for the C10 that fender's off of. This looks like a C10 dash. It's hard to tell, but with that curvature in it, I'm pretty sure it's a C10 dash. Old pickup, Chevy pickup. But yeah, there's all types of cool stuff out here that was dumped back in the 70s. Oh, that old Volkswagen. Get one more look at that, and we're gonna walk out because the sun is coming down, and I don't have much time left. Found this old steering wheel too, like an old GT wheel. It's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Jen? That's pretty neat. It's all toasted though. It's just rotted. The front looks good, but the rest of it's rotted. Actually, the leather looks good too. I'll take it with me. I think that's a Dodge key. That looks like a Dodge key. probably a Dodge column, because this right here is an old Dodge trim. So it's probably an old Dodge thing. Alright, let's make our way out of here. Maybe we'll walk out to the view and get a quick look. I'll get one more look at this thing though. Someone's pride and joy. That's all that's left to it. It's a shame, you know, you spend all these money on vehicles, you spend so much time taking care of them, cleaning them, making sure they're good, and then they end up like this. Taillights for something, vacuum cleaner, attachment. Alright, let's get set up here. Let me just try to see if I can set you guys up on a bike here. Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, some of it would be cool to make something out of, but it's just, we are way up a mountain here. That's why it's still here. Can't even get up here anymore by vehicle. I mean, you probably could, but it's pretty secluded up here. We're up on top of a mountain. Small mountain, but a mountain nonetheless. Hey, Carl. All right, let's do it. Let's go through here. Oh God, take my bike with me. I don't think I can ride and film. My old stomping route. Oh yeah, look at this. I dropped my bike. Sorry. Old beer cans. There is a lot of slotted, like the slit beer cans, the pull tab beer cans up there. Old party place from the 70s and 80s. Old Michelob bottles, I think. Yep, there's one right there too. Yeah, I love being out here. I used to ride up here every single day. Oh, there's more parts over there. They dumped all this stuff in the 70s. I'd be up here day or night, rain or shine, I didn't care. Used to be an old abandoned hospital over there. I used to go in long before the YouTube days. Got a lot of pictures of it. I'd be up here in the winter, riding in the snow. After storms, me and my friends used to come up with chainsaws and equipment and clear the trails again. Got a lot of fun times up here. I'll try to take you to the view real quick if we can get there. It'll take about 5 minutes to get there, I think. I walk in. Beautiful view too. Looks out across town. Yeah, I used to love being up here. There's a place called what the hell are they called? Developers called the Toll Brothers, and they were trying to buy this for years and develop it. Yeah, bike riding's awesome, man. I love it. I got mine right here. I love it, especially out here in the middle of nowhere. This is the way to ride. Just make sure you bring tools if you hit the woods. Oh yeah, absolutely. Had bonfire parties up here all the time. It's on top of a mountain. They couldn't get up here to stop us. They got a gator. The police got a gator years later, and they were finally able to come up here because they weren't going to walk or ride bikes up here. So they got a gator. They drove up one day, and this is years ago on my stupider days. You know, I had stuff on me. And me and my buddy just dropped off the side of the mountain on our bicycles. Completely lost a motorized vehicle. Literally dropped off the side of the mountain. No brakes, just straight down. I wasn't going to jail. That was fun. And yeah, we made it. We lost them. They had a four-wheel drive, you know, gator built for this stuff, and we lost them on bicycles. Hit the roads, got back to his house. Never saw him again. Hey, Haunted. There's a jump over there, I think. A huge jump that drops off over there. I'm gonna go this way, though. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will go this way. It's been years since I've been out here. I think this is the jump. Oh, dirt bikes, cool. You're still riding up here, I see. That's fine. As long as people are still enjoying it, you know. Plus the dirt bikers come up. No, there's no Evil Dead house here, but there is an abandoned building at the bottom. There's an old apartment complex and a house that was still open when I was around here 10 years ago, but it's abandoned now. So I'm gonna see if there's an opening. If so, I'll make a video before the sun goes down. Yeah, look at this. The old pond down there. No way. It's so long since I've been out here. We used to blast down this stuff. My God, I couldn't do this anymore. Yeah, there's the jump right there. Whew, sorry. We used to just fly off the top of that. See those rocks over there? we would just launch off that. No, I haven't seen any. There's been bear sightings over the years, but I've never seen one. Plus, when there's one or two here and there. Yeah, there's the jump. We used to, not the trail, but to the left, those rocks. We used to fly off of that. My God, it's been so long since I've been out here. Plus, whenever there's a bear sighting, DOT gets it and removes it somewhere else. Yeah, the old swamp, I guess. Trees growing in it. Yeah, hopefully. Wow, it's been so long since I've been out here. I don't even remember how to get back to the main trail. It's been so long. I used to know these woods like the back of my hand. I was literally up here every day. It's all ice, huh? Sure is. I'd be up here in the snow, in the rain, at night. I didn't care. Always riding up here. The main trail is over here somewhere. I think it's down there. Yeah, that looks like it. But it looks like there's a new trail here. I don't know. Figure it out. Not that big of an area, so you really can't get lost up here. You just walk straight in one direction, you're eventually going to end up somewhere. 813. Oh, this must be it. I see an arrow. Remember some kids put up, we had a killer downhill on the other side that we blast down on bikes. And these kids put up, where the hell's the main trail? It's up on the other side. How the hell did I end up down here? I don't know, we're gonna have to go across it, man. They put like big boulders, trees and stuff on our way. It's like, come on, man. You can kill somebody doing that nonsense. Alright. Yeah, we'll take this way. But yeah, as I was saying, the Toll Brothers years ago tried to buy this place. And we all fought it back when I lived up here. The town, everybody fought it. And we won. They went away. It was a couple-year battle. But we kept it. It's all open space now. I'm sure someone will try again in time, but after that last victory, everybody went away. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you know where I'm going? I know exactly where I'm going. I'm coming up to the back of the view where I wanted to go anyways, without taking the main trail. I bypassed it. So I remember that swamp right there. That little puddle. I used to blast through that thing. So yeah, the top of this hill is the view where I wanted to go. Cool. Yeah, it was much quicker than going the other way. Wow. Oh, this is steep. Steep. I'm gonna check out that abandoned stuff on the way out of here. See if there's a way in. If there's a way in, I'll make a video. If not, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, hold on. I missed something here. This is, it's not really a state park. It's in Newington. It's Cedar Mountain. It's owned by Newington, not the state. It's just open space. Yeah. I still got a BMX. Not my old one, but I still got a BMX. I play with it once in a while. Too old to go crazy on it, but play a little bit with it. Now, how the hell am I going to get through here without making a complete mess? Oh, right here. Yeah, there's an active stream here. Goes from up there, puddles up here, then runs down. And that's what this whole, this ditch is. Once you go down farther, see there's land on both sides just from millions of years of water running through here. And it actually gets pretty cool once you get a little farther down. All right, let's try this. Oh. Okay, walk up on the tree, right? There we go. We got it. All right. All right, let's go check out the view. We used to have bonfire parties way up there and then right here. This is the side of the mountain that we dropped off of when they came up. Oh, man. Spin this around for a minute. Oh, shape. I have not done, hey, what's up, drone? I have not done this in a while. I used to be in excellent shape when I was doing this every day, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, there's a lot of rattlesnakes out here. Copperheads, all types of snakes out here. I've seen a lot of them, alive and dead. Gotta watch out for them. This is their territory, you know. This is where they live. It's so beautiful out here, though, isn't it? Even more beautiful when the leaves are changing. That's the time to ride up here. All right, here's the view. We're getting there. Where do you guys see this view? Both, actually. Kegs are a little harder to get up. We took kegs up here when we drove up here. Otherwise, we just carried cases. Coolers, cases. Oh, man. I forget how high up we are. It's like I haven't been here in years. Like I said, I used to live right at the bottom of this. That's it, you know, we lose it over time. As long as you're still having fun playing with it, that's all that matters. Don't lose it completely. Is this the view or am I farther down? Oh, yeah, it is. We're here. Holy crap. Let me spin you around real quick. Whew. Forgot how steep this was. And there's the last hill right there to get to the view. There's some pallets stashed for a fire right there. Cool. Yeah, we just came up that. All right. Yeah, I got some pallets right there for a fire. I think I'm gonna chill on the edge and have a beer and get the hell out of here. Wait till you guys see this. I was literally up here every single day when I lived up here. Look at this, huh? Face it down so you can see it. And there's a Nike missile site up there on the other side. Let me put the bike now. See, that's disgusting. Why do people do this? You bring your cans up, take them home with you, you know? And then this was our old bonfire site. I'm glad to see that people are still using it. Oh, yes, we made it. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous or what? It just goes for forever. I was literally up here every day when I lived down at the bottom of the hill. My buddy lived down in this neighborhood. I lived right over there. Yeah, people leave crap all the time up here. And if you look, see that big mountain right there, that hill? I believe there is a Nike missile site up there. There's one somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's on that hill. Then way over here is the Yukon Health Center, I think. That's in Farmington. But yeah, this is where it used to hang. This is the old area. Wow. I mean, it's nothing but open sky up here. Beautiful. Look at that. Sun's going down. I used to sit up here and watch sunsets. Just hang out with my friends, drink beers. A lot of good memories up here. Some friends that are no longer with us. Some friends that are in jail. Other friends that got out, you know. That did good with themselves. Yeah, let me set you up. There we go. Wow. Been years since I've been up here. Let me grab this, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. Head down. Oh, and for old time's sake. It's been a long time. There's an old abandoned water tower on the way up here too. You can actually see, I'll show you in a minute here, you can actually see my old parking lot where I used to live. Wow, so cool. Right, let me show you. All right, hold on. Set that down. I used to live. You can't see it there. Where the hell is it? This is straight off. We didn't drop down that. We dropped down that. Literally off the side. It's a little bit less steep than this. We just dropped straight down. I don't know how I made it, but we made it. I used to live right where that church is, across the street from that church. My house was, where's my finger? There's the church, so my house was like right there. And then this is a whole, there's an apartment complex out back, and this is a whole commuter lot. A laundromat, Chinese food restaurant, a bunch of stuff. But yeah, people used to camp up here. They bring tents and stuff. There's the old VA. way out in the middle. It's the Veterans Home and Hospital. That's out in Newington too. Just really cool up here. Hey, what's up, Harry? We're just hanging out, top of the mountain. We found some abandoned cars I wanted to share, and just hanging out up here on the old chill spot from my youth, many moons ago. What am I now? 41, figure 6. 16 would be 10 years. I'm at 31. I was in my 20s. Long time ago. Alright, let's sit down for a minute. I used to be able to see over here, if I remember correctly. Let's find it. Oh yeah, there it is. Check this thing out. There we go. Little seat right here. Little natural seat. You're gonna walk down this way. And spin around. There, oh, there it is. Little seat. I'm gonna have a seat on it. There we go. Spin you guys around and chill out for a few minutes, and we're gonna get out of here. This is nice. It's just beautiful. God, it's been so long since I've been up here. But it still looks the same. There is a Volkswagen off this cliff as well. Not much to it. I heard stories of late 70s, early 80s, somebody driving one off the cliff. You know, I'm not in it, but put a brick on the gas pedal, shot it off the cliff. And you always hear stories like that, but I wanted to check it out. So I went down the bottom where the old abandoned road. There's an abandoned road down there. It's not abandoned, but they blocked it off between the hospital and the town, the old hospital and the town, because people used to use it as a cut through. And when they shut down that road and made a new road around it, I'll be all right. Thanks for stopping in, man. Cool. Have a great night. Thank you. But when they shut that road down and made the highway instead, they ended up blocking all this stuff off. But yeah, when I went down to the bottom, I found remnants of a Volkswagen. I found there's like a transmission and a few parts. The car was pretty much in a ball. But yeah, this is just awesome. I'll give you guys another view from here. The sun's starting to set. Of course, it's blurry. Sun's starting to set. You come up here in like October when the sunsets are beautiful. August through October, I think, is when they're all like red and beautiful. It's so nice to just sit up here and watch. Got a little shelf right here next to me. A little beer shelf right next to me. Such a cool place to be, though. And being that I lived right at the bottom, it was awesome, you know. I would just ride right down the hill and be home. Wow. So much has changed since these days. It's amazing how far I've come since these days. You know, it makes you think back. I got a family now. I got kids now. So much has changed since these days. All for the good, too. I wouldn't take any of it back. I love the way things went. Actually, I can see my buddy's house from here. There's the red house on the corner next to his, and then his is 2 over from him. In the summertime, you can't see him, but there is. That's what I used to sit looking at. I would look at all these different houses and just think, you know, what's going on in each one of these houses. You know, there was happy families and people having dinner together and just being happy, and you know, I had none of that. So I would sit up here and look at it and just be envious of it all, wanting that life. And now I finally got it, you know? Finally got it. Things are good. Can't complain. Definitely come a long way since I've been out here. But it's good to come up here and do a little reflecting. Yeah, he's doing good, but now I'm sick. I felt like crap this morning. But I'm stuffy still. I hung out down in the basement for like 2. Everybody was sick. The wife, daughter, my son. So I stayed down in the basement for like 2 weeks. And just avoided everybody. And I still ended up getting it. Look at that, huh? Gorgeous. Top of the world up here. Amazing. Well, I'm going to finish this and get the heck out of here because I want to see if there is any opening into those abandoned apartments at the bottom. Of course, I'm going to take this with me, unlike these people that just dumped them all over the place. It's disgusting how people do that. I'm going to place here. There's trails. When I got my first 29er, I was able to jump right up those rocks. Here's where we went when we lost them. You go here, it goes just a little bit to right there, and then it's straight down. And we just dropped off the side of that thing. There's a geocache up here somewhere too. There's a tree with a really weird growth on it down there. I just don't remember where. Really cool though. Been years since I've been up here. I think that building right there with the big roof, I think that is the old Connecticut Lottery building where they had the shootings years ago, back in the 90s. One of those buildings is that one, or over there. I can't remember which one it is. I think it was that one. I don't know what the building is now. But yeah, there is a geocache right behind me. Got some mud up here. We're riding in the mud. But this made me happy to see that people are still using it as a place to have a fire and hang out. That's pretty cool. Still riding up here. They don't destroy it too bad, and plus they come up and help cut down trees and stuff. The guys riding. I would have had a dirt bike or a quad myself. Probably a dirt bike. I'm better on a dirt bike than I am a quad. I would have had a dirt bike myself if I had a place to keep one when I lived up here. I just had no garage, so I ended up, not having one. Would have had to leave it out in the driveway, and I didn't want to do that. Look at that, huh? That is just cool. So cool out here. Let me finish this up, and then we're gonna get out of here. To make our escape, we'll go down to the water tower and end it. There's another church way out there, huh? There's also a tower somewhere. Don't know where. Somewhere up on that ridge line, there's an old tower that you can, you're allowed to go up and then, like, explore. No, I used to be able to see it. I can't remember exactly where it is. Somewhere up there. What do you mean aerial? Like an antenna? There's a bunch out here still. Right there. Old TV station antennas. And then there's, where's the other one? Right there. There's 4 of them. Right there. Oh, 5 of them. Right there. Yeah. That's the old TV station antennas. They're not on this mountain. They're on the other mountain. But there's a trail out here we used to ride. This trail was cool because right off the side it just drops off, so you had to be careful, and you were able to look over the edge of the mountain. We'll go out that way. Let me get rid of this. Let's get out of here. Come on. Uh-oh. Splashback. Alright, let's get rid of this, and we'll take a hike down. Make it a little smaller. C250. That's awesome. I haven't seen one of those in ages. For some reason, I'm the opposite of everybody. I can ride the hell out of a dirt bike, but you put me on a quad, and I'm lost. I can't do it. I can't jump quads. I can't ride them that well. I mean, I could drive straight, but I can't like jump a quad like I can a dirt bike. Dirt bike I can actually control in the air. If I hit a jump with a quad, it's going whatever way it wants to go, and I'm gonna have nothing to do with the outcome of that. Hold on 1 second, and we'll take a walk down. Let me sit you guys up here for 1 second. 1 segundo. There we go. And we gotta get out of here. Time to go home. Back to my new life, my happy life. No, it's not new anymore. It's in 2012, I think. It's been a long time. Get that in there. Get this backpack all suited up here. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to give you the crotch shot there. Oh, there we go. All right, let's boogie. Let's do this. Let's go. Uh-oh. think I can ride here. Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Uh-oh. Alright, we got it. I think I'm just going to make the journey over to the water tower, and then I'm going to end the video. I'm not used to walking on this stuff. I might try riding up here, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very good to ride while holding this. Not up here. Let me give you a view of what we're looking at here. It's so beautiful out here. I looked down, that's all I saw. Like, wait a minute, you don't want to see that. Man, what a lovely place to hang out and ride, though. Now I remember why I was here every single day or night. There's a downhill up here. It's all rocky, it's washed out, it's destroyed. It was an old road, you know, 100 years ago or something, probably a little less than that. Probably 40s or 50s. And there is still some remnants of, there is still some remnants of pavement here and there, but it's all washed out and destroyed. It was hard enough to ride down during the day, and I would try to ride down that particular hill in the night right here. I would try to ride down it at night in the dark with no lights, no headlights, nothing. I think 95% of the time I went over the handlebars. I made it a few times. Probably made it 5 or 10 times in the years I was doing it. And a few years that I was doing it. There's the old water tower up there. I only actually made it to the bottom on this trail in the dark, literally a handful of times. Now I'm going to go to this water tower, wrap it up, and ride the rest of the way out. At least I had time. I was going to do this last week, and then I didn't, because I get out of work at 1 on Saturdays. Little bank turn that's really cool to fly around. But I get out of work at 1 on Saturdays, and I didn't think I'd have enough time because it gets dark so early now. Oh yeah, this was the place to party. And like I said, before the police had a motorized vehicle, they weren't up here. They never came up here. Never once saw them until they got that gator. The only people we saw when we were partying is other people partying and people riding their bikes and quads at night. No, there's not a lot of snow right here, and I wish there was, because snow pays well. Nobody likes snow, and they pay me a whole lot of money to plow it away. Well, I used to ride up here in the snow until it got too deep. You know, once you got a foot of snow, then you obviously can't ride, but a light coating you can ride on. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes the quads and dirt bikes. Cool. We get out of the way. Nice. Ah, dropped my bike. What's up, buddy? Definitely having a lot more fun than I am. Where'd they go? Yeah, they're gone. Definitely having a lot more fun than I am. This is the place to ride up there. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna come up on their little gator? They're not gonna catch you on one of those machines. No way. Yeah, this is the trail. Look at this. This was a road, a paved road. I don't know when, but there is some like paving stone and pieces of pavement throughout it. The bottom's still paved, but not the top. I would try to ride down this. Hey, Lucky. I would try to ride down this in complete darkness, and literally only made it a handful of times. You got these leaves, these big piles of leaves, just hiding rocks and stuff. Oh man, I would come home bleeding, scars, face bashed open. I think that might be a piece of pavement. Girlfriend be like, what the hell happened to you? Yeah, I was riding. I think I went down this mountain on my face more than I went down on my tires. Yeah, it toughened you up anyways, right? Alright, let's check out the water tower and I'm gonna land it. Too old for that stuff now. Now I'll get hurt and cry. I don't want that. Now, this town where I lived, about a half hour from where I grew up. half hour from all my friends, family. You know, it was far away from where I was from. I blasted down this hill one day, had my helmet on, you know. It was cold, so I had like a face mask on, I think. And one of my buddies I grew up with was building this fence. He worked for the company that was building this fence. And out of nowhere, I'm like a blasting through. This is all repaved, which is nice. Out of nowhere, I hear this guy go, "Hey, Goobs." I'm like, no one's called me Goobs since high school. Who the hell was that? You know, who would know that up here? And I came back up, and sure enough, it was a friend I grew up with, actually building this fence. Pretty cool. I don't know how he recognized me. He saw me in my pictures on Facebook riding. Look at this. This is the old water tower from the old hospital, which is long gone, so this is no longer in use. It used to be all graffitied. If I could find a rock, this makes the coolest noise when you hit it with a rock. Here's a bunch of rocks. We need a good sized one. And then we're going to wrap it up right here. Let me just try this first. See if I can find a good... They're all small. That might work. Trying to find a bigger one. Hold on. It makes the coolest noise when you hit it, because it's empty. It's long abandoned. This might work. I don't know. This might work. They're kind of small. All these rocks are small. Oh, here's a decent sized one. There we go. That'll work. We got our rock. We'll set you up and we'll hit this thing. Let's check this noise out. This is the coolest sound. I haven't done this in years. Set you up right here. Is that gonna stay? Maybe, perhaps, maybe not. Pull the legs out a little bit more here. Hold on a second, sorry about that. I apologize for the unpreparedness. All right, there we go. Make sure there's nobody coming. Check this out. Isn't that cool? That is the coolest noise ever. $30 a piece. You shoot yourself. You should be doing at least 50. Especially if you're gonna get out and shovel some driveways with it. Hey, what's up, Elvis? We're just playing around. I started off with the cars. I want to get one more big rock and try that again. Yeah, here we go. Then we gotta get out of here before the police are watching and come up here. Ought to be up here. Just don't know what they think about this whole scenario here. One more time. Did you guys hear that noise? Were you able to hear it? Did it sound really cool? Yeah, let's try it one more time. Here it goes. That is the coolest sound. I gotta grow up a little bit. It's the simple things in life that make me happy. Alright, get a look off of here, then we're going to end it. See, we're halfway down now. We're closer. This is an old hospital. This actually has an abandoned playground in the back somewhere. There's a car. And the road ends right there. It's blocked off, and there's an abandoned section. But yeah, there's an old children's hospital there. There's an abandoned playground somewhere in the back. I don't remember where now. And there's the new road, the highway they built. It's a huge road. There's an abandoned road on the other side of that goes up through the woods. It's all private property now that we used to ride on. But, oh, what did I miss here? Why are you not telling me? It does. It's got like gong sound because it's empty. This thing hasn't had water in ages. It's for the old hospital. That's long gone. It was a polio award for Cedar Crest. The Children's Polio Award for Cedar Crest. Actually, Franklin Roosevelt did the ribbon cutting at that hospital because he loved kids and he had polio, as you probably know by now. He tried to hide it in his day. He was always behind a desk in his pictures because he was in a wheelchair, and he used to try to hide it back in the day. But there is a few pictures of him in his wheelchair. But he always had like kids in his pictures, you know, like kids with polio or kids. You know, he wanted to try to help them. And before he was president, he was governor of New York. And when they built the polio ward for kids. He came down to Connecticut, or came up to Connecticut from New York, and did a ribbon cutting. There's pictures of him doing a ribbon cutting and stuff. I don't have video of it. It's long since tore that building down. It was an old hospital from the 1930s, I think. I used to go in there all the time when I lived here, and I got tons of pictures of it, but it was long before I was doing video. Well, maybe I'll do like a photo montage or something of it one day. But I got pictures of the door that Franklin Roosevelt actually stood in and did the ribbon cutting before he was even president. It was like, 1930s, I guess, when he was the governor of New York. I don't know. Either way, it's really cool. Just cool history. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to ride the rest of the way down because I did a lot of walking and I want to do some riding now. And I filmed a few things. I filmed coming up the trail. I filmed the view. I filmed the cars. I'll put together a video maybe Monday or so. But it's not going to be pretty much anything different than what you saw today. But thank you for hanging out with me. It was awesome to be up here. I haven't ridden up here in years. It's great to be back. And it's just even better to be back now that, life has changed so much since I've been up here. I'm a dad now. I got kids and my life now. It's amazing. It really is. It's cool. But thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful evening, and maybe I'll see what Capola Junction's up to later tonight. Oh, maybe if he's around, maybe we'll see if he wants to go to the train station or something. I don't know. There's not a lot of activity on a Saturday night at the train station, so I don't know. But maybe if Capola Junction and Cobra Strike are down, maybe we'll go out. Maybe I'll just stay home and go to bed early because I'm old. I don't really know. But thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Peace. Oh, wait, I can't say that yet. I got to hit that. I got to do it. Peace.